Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, September 22nd, 2023. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The following is an advisory from the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA and the St. Kitts Met Office, issued on Friday, September 22nd. The St. Kitts Met Services and the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA are closely monitoring a broad area of low pressure far out in the Atlantic Ocean. Conditions are expected to be favorable for development as the system approaches the vicinity of the island chain by mid next week. A cyclone is likely to develop before the system reaches in the vicinity of the island chain. The St. Kitts Met Services and the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA are urging all residents to closely monitor the progress of this system. A special sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly will be held on Thursday, September 28th at the Nevis Island Assembly Chambers at Hamilton House. According to the order paper circulated by Clerk of the Nevis Island Assembly, Myra Williams, the special sitting in commemoration of the 40th anniversary of St. Christopher and Nevis's independence will feature remarks by nominated member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Janelle Nisbet. Nominated member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Troy Liburd. Member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Cleon Stapleton Simmons. Member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Spencer Brand. Member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge. Member in the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, former Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Joseph Parry, and the Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley. The session will commence with the formal entry of President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Michelle Clark. This will be followed by prayers, a motion for the approval of the order paper as circulated, messages from the Deputy Governor General, and announcements by the President. Thursday's special sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television NTV, Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will host his next press conference on Tuesday, September 26th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Penny's Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The Premier's press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television NTV, Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come, delegation from Nevis travels to Estonia to learn about country's digital education system. The details after this break.
Known as Uwali, land of beautiful waters by its native inhabitants, and later nicknamed Queen of the Caribbean by British settlers, Nevis has long relied on its natural prowess and resources to create livelihoods for its people. The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. Elsa Wilkin-Armbruster, Minister Councillor and Deputy Head of Mission at the St. Kitts and Nevis High Commission in London, along with 3 representatives of the Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Education and Information Technology, are currently visiting the Republic of Estonia to learn about that country's leading digital education system. The delegation consists of Zanella Claxton, Principal Education Officer, John Williams, Education Officer responsible for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math (STEM), and Jevan Claxton, Deputy Director of the Information Technology IT Department. The team will also spend a time in Finland before returning to Nevis. Estonia and Finland are ranked among the top 3 countries in Europe for digital education. It is expected that the insights gained during the tour will position the ministry to continue to build and integrate technology across the education system. The St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board Susanna Lee Scholarship Program continues to support the academic advancement of students across St. Kitts and Nevis, as another 8 secondary school students were inducted into the program on Wednesday, September 20th. The 2023-2024 full-time scholarship recipients are Sapphire Durand of the Gingerland Secondary School, Mahira Hanley of the Charlestown Secondary School, Javia Pontine of the Washington Archibald High School, Trevia James of the Verchilds High School, Zemia Johnson of the Bastia High School, Teshon Rollins of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, Jamari Liebert of the Sadlers Secondary School, and Glenver Harrigan of the Keon High School. The program provides financial assistance and a strong mentorship component to support the holistic development of each student. In addition to the 8 full-time awardees, 18 students were presented with one-time assistance as part of this year's 40th scholarship ceremony. 8 fifth-form graduates of the program were also recognized for their academic achievements in the recent CSEC examinations. Since its establishment in 1983, the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board program has directly benefited more than 200 students. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.